tell me what went down with that listing appointment. Because I talked to Marco yesterday, and I want to hear again because I'm gonna tell you what he said. I'm not sure if you've spoken to him.
No, I haven't.
But
When the appointment was set up Friday, he set it for 11. Called the client the morning of Monday to confirm. Didn't get an answer.
you called the client?
Yes.
Okay, because he said he called, I guess, Sunday.
Yeah, I believe he called Sunday, said that everything was good to go, and then I just wanted to call just to confirm that it wasn't a wasted trip. Called her Monday morning before the appointment around 8, 9 o'clock, didn't get an answer. From what I understood, he had everything good to go, so I went out there about 10:30. Got there around 10 minutes before. Knocked on the door several times, waited outside about 5 minutes, didn't get an answer.
So you like straight up knocked and she just wasn't even answering?
Correct.
Okay.
So it looked like there wasn't a car in the driveway, so I didn't know, so I just continued to wait. As I was walking away from the door, she opened the door. I turned around, introduced myself, told her that we had an 11 o'clock appointment. She kind of shook her head and was like, no English. And I was like, excuse me? She was like, yes. I told him that someone needed to speak English, because she spoke very little English, and she needed someone to Spanish to translate for her.
Okay, so let me tell you what he said. You know, I asked him, was he aware of what went down with the appointment, and that the owner said that they would only work with someone who spoke Spanish. He said, wow, not at all. He said the lady spoke both English and Spanish very well. She didn't mention anything about that. Then I told her, you know, when you arrived, she said X, Y, and Z. No, that's not true. She never said anything about that. She told me the old realtor treated her very bad, and I said that we could come and help her out. He said, and the second time I called to confirm the appointment, I noticed that she could speak Spanish, and I started talking to her in Spanish, but she never said anything about not wanting to talk in English. In fact, we spoke in English very well the first time I called her. He said she sounded very nice though over the phone, and I thought that this was going to be a slam dunk and all this kind of stuff. So you're saying she was kind of mean and angry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, I was wasting her time. Like I told him like Spanish, saying I just spoke to the lady, and she was aware that she never mentioned to me about the Spanish thing. Again, I'm really sorry.
All right. Well, I'll handle this. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
So I just scroll, right? I mean, no. Are there any other functions that I need to kind of? Okay. I got that.
Unless he wants you to switch to something, I don't think there's anything right now. Yeah, there's nothing else down there.
Oh, like a presentation? Behind the desk, the head of the table. I am Chastin J. Miles. I'm your vice chair for 2019, and I'm with Rogers Healy and Associates. Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna put it in the back of the room. But,
in terms of what the roles are,
right.
Do you want to know? Do you even care? You know, because I'm paid to do what I do. So
Well, I just want to make sure. I mean, I just want to know what's going on so that we can kind of keep things moving.
Yeah, whatever we have to, because you have a lot going on.
Get surprises while we're in here.
All right. I'll see you.
and again,
So guys, we just finished with the YPN meeting for January. This was the first meeting of the year, and it's the first meeting with me as the vice chair. And so I was just kind of like taking everything in as far as like what I'm supposed to be doing. But I mean, I've been on the committee for years. I mean, this is my maybe third or fourth year. But it's different when you're sitting at the head of the table instead of, you know, around the table like I normally am. But there's a lot of things that we have a lot of initiatives for this year. With that being said, there's a lot of things that we have to iron out because it's just a new way of doing things that we haven't really done it like this before. There was a lot of new people in the room today, and I'm really excited. I gave like a little pep talk to everybody just to kind of set the tone and set the stage for the year. And you know, I'm excited to see what we can do. I would definitely encourage you, if you have a YPN chapter or committee in your local realtor association, you know, to get involved. I mean, it won't hurt, and you make some great connections, and you're able to get some inside looks and info into a lot of things, like not just in the real estate industry, but in your specific real estate community, your community of realtors and homeowners and all that kind of stuff. But wait, so who was the last person to actually sign the contract?
The sellers.
Okay, the buyers had already signed in initials, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
then we sent over the offer. They liked the offer. They executed. Well, then, hold on. I want to say it was my buyer because I didn't change. So I still had the earnest money as 1980 from the 198,000, which was at 1%. But then we went up to 215, and I never did change the earnest money to look like the 1%. So he scratched it out, rolled over it, and had his buyer's initial it, and my buyer told him to initial it and to execute.
Whoever was the last person to absolutely sign is the one that fills in that date there.
Okay, this is my buyer.
Okay, so that means you need to fill in that date there.
Okay, I did.
Okay.
But I just put the date.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need any time or anything.
Okay.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right.
Bye.
Did it. Just wanted to double check on that. Bye.
All right, so here's the issue that I'm kind of faced with. What went down was there was a listing appointment that was set by one of my team members, and there was another team member that was supposed to go on the listing appointment, which everybody was all on the same page with this. We were all aware. Now, when it came down to the actual appointment, all the confirmations, everything that was supposed to be done was supposedly done. And when my agent got to the appointment, the lady, well, y'all heard it. He said that the lady slammed the door on him and said that she didn't want to work with anybody who didn't speak Spanish. The problem, okay, that's the lady's thing. If she doesn't want to work with somebody who doesn't speak Spanish, that's her prerogative. But the problem is the lady claims that that was overly communicated. The agent said that she never mentioned anything like that. And on our end, we got everything ready. He traveled to this home fully prepared for a listing appointment, only to have a door slammed in his face. So the real question becomes, who's to blame, I guess, or like not even to blame, but more so, where do we go from here? So the question is, where do we go from here? I can't put too much out there because this issue is not resolved yet, but something has to happen. If you all want to weigh in, let me know down in the comments what you think, what type of corrective action you think that I should take. That would be very helpful, because I'm trying to get to the dry cleaner right now to pick up my clothes, and it's, with my grandfather passing and everything, I'm trying not to be so, just hard on it, and, because I don't want anything to come off as if that's the reason. But I mean, this is a real situation, and this isn't just the first time things have happened. So it's a matter of me being rational, me thinking about things, but I gotta do what I gotta do at the end of the day. Good. Picking up for Chastin, Miles.
All right. You have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Today has been a very busy day. Just want to go home, relax, and pick up where we left off tomorrow. Here in Houston, Texas, I'm here with my brother Chancellor and my brother Chris. There is a lot of people here. Excuse me.